Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Brian Nadeau, back on the turf for the 9-race Friday card. Let's turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. Slow beginning for Green Dot Bra. Quick beginning for Canaan alongside Slow Gin Biz, and they hot off for the early advantage. Driving through at the rail, here's Regal Holiday up the challenge. Far outside, UU Star, wider than him, and Lickman. Inner Wave is next, racing ahead of Danley, then Indeed. And after the slow start, the trailer is Green Dot Bra. They move around the far turn with Regal Holiday front and center on a 2-length lead. Slow Gin Biz is at the rail, a joint second alongside Canaan. 3 wide UU Star. On from 5th, Indeed. Racing between horses and Inner Wave. Danley is at the rail. Dropping back Lickman. The trailer is Green Dot Bra. The favorite's in front, and he's traveling well. Regal Holiday to the top of the stretch with 2.5 lengths in hand. Slow Gin Biz is second, floating out UU Star. Danley and Inner Wave are next. Top of the lane. Regal Holiday set sail for the money. He's an eighth of a mile from home and well clear. The battle strictly for minor placings as Regal Holiday is running up the score late. Here's Green Dot Bra from way back. He's gaining good ground. He's up into a clear second behind Regal Holiday, who's in front. Green Dot Bra was second, Slow Gin Biz third, fourth was Inner Wave, and 105 and 1. And they're off. Beautiful start. They broke as one. From the outside, Golden Isle wins the break with Shoot Like a Girl moving through. At the rail, One Identity tries to hold inside ground. On the far outside, Poema's not far away. Then Fire and Spice and Runaway Breeze. And the trailer, Don You Know It. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Shoot Like a Girl, aggressive today and leads by a neck. 3 wide Poema from the 2 wide side and Golden Isle. Then One Identity who's waiting in the wings while fourth, 2 better than Fire and Spice. Runaway Breeze is at the rail and the trailer is Don You Know It. They run to the top of the stretch behind a 21 and 4 opening quarter. Now here's Poema moving up 3 wide to take on the leader, Golden Isle. Dropping back, Shoot Like a Girl. Into the clear comes One Identity, and One Identity is on the move now. Paco worked into the clear, and she's up to take the lead. Down the center, Fire and Spice with an upset possibility. Eighth of a mile to go. One Identity by a length and a quarter. Fire and Spice is gaining on her. Here comes the finish. Here's One Identity hanging on. One Identity a half a length in front of the end from Fire and Spice second. Poema third, 57 and 1. Good start for race favorite Magical Marriage, who's headed off for the early advantage. Starlight Walker moves to him and takes over second. Big Art is taken in hand, and he races second last. Just ahead of him went Righteous Roy. The early trailer is Bunker Hill. In the run past the wire the first time, Paco Lopez and Magical Marriage settle in on the front end. They're comfortable and a length and a half in front. Second is Starlight Walker, 2.5 lengths back to Righteous Roy. He races from third. Big Art saves ground while racing in fourth, and unhurried at this stage is Bunker Hill, last of the five as they charge around the first turn. Up front, it's an in-hand Magical Marriage who leads by 2. Starlight Walker second. Down at the rail, Righteous Roy is there third. Big Art fourth, and a bit closer at the back is Bunker Hill. He's last of all, but he's not far away. There's no more than 4 lengths from first to last behind an opening quarter mile of 24 and 3. Less than 5/8 from home. Magical Marriage harnessing his speed nicely at this point. He leads by a length. Starlight Walker given a bit more rein by Sias to try to keep the leader honest while in second. Righteous Roy is third in the slipstream, back about 2.5 lengths behind. Then Bunker Hill and Big Art at the back. 50 and 3 for the opening half mile as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Magical Marriage still in front and still in front comfortably. Starlight Walker second. Righteous Roy begins to make some headway. He's now third. Bunker Hill is fourth. Given the green light, Bunker Hill now swinging 3 wide for a run. Out the back, Big Art, but still very much part of this as they run to the top of the stretch. They start to sprint now with Magical Marriage in front. Paco looking over both shoulders. The rail opens for Righteous Roy. Down the center, it's Bunker Hill. From between horses, Big Art with some late headway. He's in tight while trying to surge forward. Final 1/8 of a mile. Bunker Hill launching it. Magical Marriage late. Magical Marriage close to home. Magical Marriage went all the way. Bunker Hill second. Big Art third. Righteous Roy was fourth in 1:45 flat. And they're off. Slower than the others to start was Pretzel. In the center, Fast Venezuela, quick off the blocks. Here's speed from Queen Calypso moving closer. In between horses and angling for racing room is American Tap. Moonrock is on the far outside. Daddy's Joy got shuffled back a touch with Red Wind alongside. Then My Masterpiece and Pretzel is last. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. 3 furlongs yet to go. Fast Venezuela at a big price leads a length and a quarter. Moonrock is second. Rafael Hernandez has the favorite. American Tap third at the fence. Queen Calypso was with the leaders at the start, but is shuffled back to be fourth now. Red Wind covering ground. Red Cap on the far outside. Daddy's Joy looks for some place to race as they run to the top of the stretch. Fast Venezuela is in front. American Tap needs room. The fence is open. Red Wind and Queen Calypso on the go now. 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Queen Calypso who takes the lead. American Tap at the rail over the top. Red Wind. Queen Calypso close to home, finding plenty. Queen Calypso and Jose Ortiz 2.5 lengths in front. Red Wind second. American Tap third. Closer for fourth. Either Daddy's Joy or Pretzel in 57 and 4. And they're off. Ice Wine was slower than the others to start. Dignified away quickly from the inside draw. Cindy Song from the far outside draw. They race on in between horses Bravo Zulu. Yukayo makes it a party. 4 across the course. Dignified corners a bit wide, floating out the others as they charge around the first turn. Mid-flight for That Ain't Too Shabby. Down at the rail goes Seabrook Summer. Wide on the course and Mandy Green with No Nanette No just inside her. Then back to Vexed and Relaxed ahead of race favorite Hatari. The trailer is Ice Wine. 20, so they raced down the backstretch after the opening quarter went to Yukayo. Yukayo leads by 2. Second, Bravo Zulu. Third, Mandy Green up to fourth. That Ain't Too Shabby, tugging while racing between. Down at the rail is Dignified ahead of No Nanette No. Hatari's out in the clear. She's 4 or 5 deep at this stage, but she's got cover. 2 better than Vexed and Relaxed. Dignified drops back after a brief bid. Then Seabrook Summer and Ice Wine at the back. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Yukayo has the lead. Mandy Green getting serious on the outside. She's 3 wide and up into a joint second. Bravo Zulu's between horses. That Ain't Too Shabby needs a way out. Hatari's covering ground but gaining ground. Just to her inside is Cindy's Song, then Vexed and Relaxed as they straighten for the drive. Still plenty of chances here. Over the top, Hatari. Now set down driving by Louis Saez to try to get the embattled foursome up front. Down at the rail, here's That Ain't Too Shabby. That Ain't Too Shabby got through under jockey Edwin Gonzalez, and she'll win it, clearing off in the end. That Ain't Too Shabby in front by 3. Second, Hatari. Third, Vexed and Relaxed. Fourth was Yukayo in the 5th. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Leaping in the air and slow to start, Cry Macho. The big favorite, Klugman, was quick off the blocks and establishes a clear lead in the early stages from the Mar, who comes away in second. Splitting horses, Agarame Sepuedes alongside Cantankerous Cat. Down at the inside, King D, and Cry Macho is last. They make their way to the half-mile point, and Klugman is comfortable up top, leads by almost 2 over Cantankerous Cat. Alongside him is King D, who's toward the rail. 3 wide, red colors while in tight. Agarame Sepuedes shuffling back a touch. There is the Mar. Past him while wide on the course is Cry Macho as they round the far turn. 22 and 4. That's a very reasonable opening quarter speed for Klugman. He has no excuse from this point. He's at the 5/16 on top 2.5. Driven second, Agarame Sepuedes down at the rail, and King D third. Cantankerous Cat is called it a day. The Mar with a re-rally toward the rail, and they're at the top of the stretch. Klugman threatens to blow this wide open. Now he's 6 on top. The battle is strictly for minor placings here as Klugman is fleeing the scene. Klugman by 8, by 9, and still clearing off. Good battle here for second. King D and Agarame Sepuedes. Klugman and a dominant victory. Here's the finish for second. Close. Maybe outside Agarame Sepuedes over King D, but that's very close. Fourth is the Mar in 110 flat. And they're off. Good start in between horses for Traves, moving at the rail. That's We Don't Believe Her into the top flight. Tunstall splits horses. Into the top flight is Londart. She lands 4th. Back to the outside, designed by Kitten, and Shall Return angles off the inside for a clear path. Then Midship Lady and Sammy's Town at the back. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's long shot Tunstall in front, 3 parts of a length. Traverse up on the outside is where she wants to be, second on the hip of the leader. From the inside, Lawn Darts a joint third alongside Designed by Kitten. We Don't Believe Her just got passed by Shall Return. Out the back are Midship Lady and Sammy's Town as they run to the top of the stretch with the advantage Tunstall, but here comes Traverse under a big hold and she's up to put a neck in front. Designed by Kitten tries to run with her. Lawn Dart needs a way out. Shall Return widest of all as they straighten for home. A shake of the reins from Reyes and Traverse responds. Leads a length and a quarter with a length of a mile to go. From the outside, Shall Return from between. Designed by Kitten. Traverse close to home on a clear lead. Designed by Kitten lifting up on the outside. Traverse is in front. Traverse has been so good. She's good again today as she beats Designed by Kitten. Third was Shall Return. Then Lawn Dart in 104 and 2. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. Sharp beginning for Domineer, who's headed off for the early lead, but Aleka Star has something to say about that, and she proves the speed of the speed, and she leads by a length early. Domineer is second. From out of the pack, American, of course, strides forward into third. Cozy Dreams is in the yellow blinkers on the outside. Driving through at the rail, Romantic Tale is up to fifth now. 3 better than Chevalita, together with Foxy Lady. Out wide, while second last is Patrick's Last. The trailer is Spanish Delight. The quarter time was sharp, 22 seconds flat at even money. Miguel Vasquez trying to harness the speed of Aleka Star. She's at the 3 furlong point on top by 2. Domineer second. American, of course, on the outside third. Romantic Tale fourth at the fence. These top 4 have 5 on an improving Foxy Lady who's inside of Cozy Dreams. Chevalita is out the back with Patrick's Last as they run for home. Quarter of a mile remaining here. The half mile posted in 44 and 4, and Aleka Star is still finding. Aleka Star off the corner leads 2.5. American, of course, is outside of Domineer. Foxy Lady tries to rally with Cozy Dreams, but they're all left in the wake of Aleka Star, who comes back as quick as she went out. Aleka Star remains undefeated, winning easily at even money. She's 4 in front. American, of course, was second. It got close for third. Domineer photos with Cozy Dreams, then Foxy Lady in 109 and 4. And runners away. Sharp beginning for El Picado and American Great. They're the first 2 to get underway, moving at their inside, and Trupia, who won't be far away. Up on the outside goes Rave On. Their big favorite Eagle Chief is down toward the rail. Then back to Sonic Speed with Roger That Bee, and in tight at the back is Certere as they charge into the first turn. Rafael Hernandez and El Picado have the lead by almost 2 over American Great in second. Troopy is at the rail third. 2-path fourth for Rave On, ahead of race favorite Eagle Chief. To his outside goes Sonic Speed. They have 2.5 on the team at the back, Certere and Roger That Bee. Field separated by 7 lengths in the run, 5 furlongs from home. El Picado gets everything his own way through the opening quarter mile. He leads by a length and a quarter. American Great is second. Rave On is on the outside with Troopy is saving ground toward the rail. Eagle Chief starts to make some decisions, moving off the inside for clear passage. Racing ahead of Sir Terre, who got by Sonic Speed, and the trailer is Roger That Bee. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. No serious threat yet for El Picado, but Luis Saez and American Great getting ready to launch their bid. 3 wide, Rave On. Trupia stays put at the rail for Morelos. Gaffleon starts to make some ground on Eagle Chief. Sir Tede and the yellow blinkers is not without hope. To the outside in Sonic Speed as they run for home. 3/4, 112 and 4. They're at the top of the stretch. El Picado set down for the drive by Hernandez and 2 on top. Here's Eagle Chief taking aim with American Great down the center in Sonic Speed. Sonic Speed finishing up nicely. Eagle Chief hits the lead. Sonic Speed moves by, and Sonic Speed wins, going away at 8-1. Sonic Speed from Eagle Chief in second, very close for third. The photos between Certere and El Picado in 137 flat.
And that's a wrap on the 9-race Friday card. We'll be back tomorrow at noon on a 12-race Saturday card. We've got a couple $100,000 turf sprint stakes on tap, including the Grade 3 Gulfstream Park Turf Sprint for the boys. And then don't forget Sunday, the Super Bowl card, a noon post there as well, 11 races on Sunday.